Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Spelunky Show. This is our second time, and let's turn on the webcam. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. I have a bunch of news. Wait, let's turn down the volume of the game a little bit. If the game sounds too low, just let me know. I have a bunch of news, but some people mentioned that last time it took me about 10 minutes to get into the game. So I think today I'll just start with the game, and then I'll get to some news after that. For those of you who were here last time or who watched the VOD, I actually managed to beat the game on my first try during the stream. That's unusual. I'm not terrible at the game. I'm competent, but I'm by far not that good. So either I just got really lucky, or I had a good moment. I was really taking my time, or I was extremely thoughtful because I didn't want to mess up on the stream. Today I'll take it a little bit easier. My stats show that I win 1 in 10 times. Win being beating hell. Let's see where today goes. Okay, so let's start this up. Why is the cursor in there? Let's get that out of the way. Oh God. I'm so not used to my little ninja buddy already being available to me because I mostly play on PSN. Okay. Also, unlike last week, I'm not going to explain the whole idea of the game. Like, at some point, I'm assuming people will have played or heard of Spelunky. When I was playing these last couple of days, my most common way to die is what we call death by 1,000 paper cuts. Like, I'd basically get hit by every single thing in the world and just die by, like, getting hit 4 times. Or get finished off by one of those dumb dart traps. Let's see. Yeah, last time I was like, oh, now I have to get this and yada, yada, yada. I always try to beat hell. I generally try to take the quickest way there. My methods are pretty similar. I don't really switch it up a whole lot. Also, another thing that happened to me twice last week while I was playing on PSN is that so that's an unnecessary risk, is I just fell into spikes. Like, literally right away. Straight up onto spikes, and it was game over. Okay, let's get... Something I also recently learned is that supposedly you can carry those little critters, and they will also block the arrow traps. Basically, they'll take the hit for you. I still have not confirmed that because I don't try it. I usually just take stuff with me that I can throw so that I can trigger the arrow traps. Yeah. Okay. I tend to not... I mean, because you have to sacrifice yourself somewhere halfway through the game, I tend to not save the pug unless the pug is just available. Like, I don't use a bomb to save the pug is what I should say. Because the bombs are way more important for other stuff. But what I will remind everyone of who's not already familiar with the game is that I am looking for the golden key that is not here. It's somewhere in the mines. Let's see. How much mine do I have? 17? Yeah, obviously I'm taking this. I do like the gloves a lot for my type of run. Right? I think for speedrunning, the gloves are a detriment, is what I'm hearing a lot. But for me, they're actually pretty decent. So I will gather some more money. No, I won't. No, I won't. Okay, so now we have the inverse of what happened last week. Okay, now I can take my time because I just died really quick. So this happens to me every now and then. So what will happen there... Powerful run, says 9 Bears. What will happen there is the game does have different jump heights. It's very subtle. Like, holding the button long gets you a higher jump. It's pretty common in, like, Mario-style games. And sometimes I'm just tapping the button and it doesn't get me high enough to do the ledge grab. So I'd say that happens to me 1 in 100 runs. That I just like don't manage to get over there. And again, if you're feeling bad on a specific day because sometimes you're like the confidence levels are just not there, then usually I'll avoid trying to jump up a ledge if there's a spike right underneath it. But that'll happen every now and then. It's not a big deal. It's like at some point you just get used to sometimes that's going to happen. It's a little bit of a downer because we're 6 minutes into what I want to make a 1 hour stream and that already happened. So what I'll probably do instead now is I'll switch pace and I'll go over a few little news items that I found were pretty fun to talk about because they didn't happen yet before a stream. Before our podcast, which will go live later today. So if you're listening to this live later today, actually, if you're subscribed to iTunes, it should already be downloading. It's with Frank Lance, and it was extremely fun because we were kind of like live game designing on the fly, kind of riffing during the show. But yeah, so the news that I want to share. Let's switch this here to the desktop scene. Where is it? Actually, let's start here, right? So Edge magazine, which I don't know if everyone's familiar with Edge magazine, but they used to be a long time ago when print was still a big deal. They used to be like the de facto place where people would go to for commentary, reviews, coverage, long form pieces on games and all kinds of other stuff. Sorry, Shadow DX. that was a quick one today. That'll happen every now and then. I'd like to do these more than just Fridays. We'll see how that works out in the future. So Edge announced that they're doing a special collector's edition of 12 covers to commemorate the decade, like what they consider to be like the defining games of the decade. And if you look at the image that I can hover over, right, you'll see that Spelunky. This is not ranked, right? But they're basically saying Spelunky is one of the 12 in the upper left. Which I obviously fully agree with, right? When you look at this image, I don't know if that's going to be overly visible on the video, so I think I have it here as a separate, I zoomed in on it a bit. It's kind of like a crummy JPEG, but, right, so it's Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Broken Age, Dark Souls, Destiny, Dota 2, Fortnite, GTA 5, Amnesia, Dark Descent, Gone Home, Spelunky, The Walking Dead, and Minecraft. That's a pretty decent list. I probably would disagree with some of them, but I've played all of them at one point or another, and I think they are all in their way like decade defining, right? Sometimes you don't have to necessarily agree with something being in your top 10 list for it to make sense in a top 10 list, because these games all got played a lot in that past decade. But I'm obviously very happy that Spelunky's on that list, right? I think obviously Spelunky belongs on that list for sure. So that happened. I thought that was pretty cool. And then Zach just posted this on our Slack that Polygon put out a piece called "Why Spelunky is the most important game of the decade," more throughout the week. So I don't know if they're going to be doing more coverage of this, but our friend Chris Plant wrote this article. A simple game can be mined for greatness if you dig deep enough. Yeah, I had to dig pretty deep. He's not wrong about that. Anthony Birch. Oh yeah, Anthony Birch. He's I know that guy. I know of that guy. He used to be a writer at Gearbox. Before that, he wrote. I'm gonna mess this up now. For Destructoid. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think Anthony Birch was a writer for Destructoid. And he did a bunch of pieces that I would use in game design classes every now and then. Spelunky may well be one of the most unassumingly mind-blowing games of the last 10 years. Yep. Again, no arguments from me with respect to that. I obviously agree with that wholeheartedly. It's also super nice that they call us out, right? It's like, have you listened to the Spelunky show, like Spelunky-inspired show hosted by some of the great game makers and thinkers working today. 30 episodes deep and counting. Start with episode 6, in which the hosts talk with you about Spelunky 2. Yeah, that's probably a good entry point. Because, if you listen to the podcast, you'll know that over time we've shifted gears. We do talk a lot about Spelunky, but we no longer just focus it on Spelunky. It's become more of a general game design podcast. Anyway, thanks a lot, Chris, and everyone else at Polygon for the shout out. We obviously greatly appreciate that and really like your publication and have liked that publication for quite some time. So, with that, this is not over, because what I'm going to do now is I think I am going to switch. Let's see, what will I do? This seems awfully unprepared, and maybe it is, considering that I wasn't really expecting to die that fast. But I think what I'll do now is, wait, what am I doing here? What will I do? Clearly, first of all, I'm going to mess up the stream. No. So what I'm going to do now is, let's close this. Yeah, obviously, I don't have a whole lot of, I don't think any of my friends play this on Steam anymore. Yep, that was my only run. And you can see I'm not on any of the leaderboards because I mostly play on PSN. But let's see what my stats are here. Wow, so I'm not, so yeah, 17 wins, 5 special wins, right? That's 17 total, 5 of them were hell. That's not my stats on PSN. I have like 350 hours clocked on Steam. I think Steam is where I did most of my practice to get good at the game. But instead of playing more Spelunky, well, wait a second. You know what I'll try first? I'll try a thing that I'm extremely bad at, which is speedrunning. So I've never done the Spelunky achievement, which I think is 7.5 minutes, which is absolutely embarrassing. Oh god, I should have done quick start. Okay, because this is this is the actual start where it's like, oh, the walls are shifting. We're running the procedural content generator. I'm just gonna try and fail at speedrunning. Wow, 1 health. Good job. Yeah, so I think speedrunners at this point will already like restart the game, but I'm just gonna keep on going and see what happens. Nine Bear says Noita next. Yep, I think I'm gonna do Noita next. Oh, that was not the direction I wanted to go. I have Noita in the back end. I think that's what I'm gonna do after trying to badly speedrun Spelunky once or twice. Dear Lord. I guess I should at least be picking up bombs if they're right next to my face. Jesus. Okay. I don't think I have the luxury of looking down when this happens. 1 life, 4 health, 1 health, 4 bombs, right? Okay. I just don't, yeah, because I mean, those would all be definite deaths for me. Like every time there's like spikes like that on the ground, I would just not survive. Oh, or then. Or a spider will kill me. Okay, let's try that one more. Let's try that a couple more times because it's actually kind of fun, right? So that's how a ledge jump would work if I didn't mess it up entirely. Okay. I should probably also mention at this point, like, I'm not good at Noita. Like, oh, okay, that was extremely unnecessary. I am not good at Noita, like, at all. I've only played Noita for maybe, like, an hour or two, right? If I haven't really... I've barely scratched the surface. Oh, man. Really? I guess I'm like, how would I even... Because I can't... Wait, I can't... Wait, I don't want to... I don't want to. I want to buy the boots. I don't even have the money to buy the boots. Oh boy. I wish there was an ice gun in there. If there was an ice gun in there, I would have just totally stole it. I think with that, I would have never survived in a million years managed to survive that. Yeah, and I also am very bad at arrow whipping, as you could just see. I'll give this 1 or 2 more tries, and I'll switch to Noita. Boy, this is going great. So I'm doing fantastic. 30 seconds for 1-1. I don't think that even works. I don't think if 1-1... I think if 1-1 takes 30 seconds, there's no way I'm speedrunning this in the 7.5 minute sense. Oh, and another thing that I can't do is like all the teleporter nonsense, right? That's clearly required to do like actual like pro level speedrunning of this game. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh no! Well, at least when you're stunned, you don't get hit again. That's one thing. Oh boy. Well, that wouldn't be good in a normal game. And I'm back to 1 health, so this is going to be over soon. This is so out of my way of playing this game normally. Like, I'm not used to running this. Like, again, I've mentioned this before. For me, playing Spelunky is more of an experience as like playing speed chess. Sorry, not speed chess. Normal chess, slow chess. I just sit and contemplate every. Oh no, that was funny. Oh boy. I'll just see how far I can take this. I don't think... Like, come on. I'm so on borrowed time here. Oh boy. Ah. Caveman did what I normally do. Oh boy. Okay, I guess sometimes when you're running the game fast, it just works. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, still alive. But yeah, now what I see myself doing is falling into the abyss. Because again, I'm so not used to... Well, first of all, I'm not used to not being hunted down. I guess I could have gotten the pug. I'm not used to not being hunted down at this point, right? Because at this point, I've definitely already, like, made the shopkeepers super mad at me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that that wasn't gonna work. Okay. Okay, one more, and then we'll see what Noita is all about. I mean, I don't even think that I have to do this run as rigorous as a person who I might watch speedrun. I don't like this. Are you kidding me? So I'm Man, so if anyone wants to see what happened there just now, well, there's what happened there. I actually managed to whip the arrow, but then it still hit me. Not kind, game. Not kind. That was a nice cascade. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if collecting money a little bit and getting some bombs would be a good idea. That's not the... Don't just straight up in the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's get that. There we go. That was okay. That didn't seem too bad. Let's get the rock. So at least I can fend off some... There we go. Jump. Okay. Again, normally probably not... There we go. There's some bombs. This run is off to a great start. I thought. Until that happened. Well, I can still do this, I think. Go on in. Okay. Get out of here, blue frog. Where am I? I'm not even checking my time. Where am I? 131. Okay. Ooh, I hate this. Yeah, when I'm playing slowly, I'll never try to squeeze between a piece of geometry and a tiki trap. Right? I'm just way too scared that I'm gonna get stuck there. Ugh. Oh, this is still fine. Just make sure that those bees don't kill me. Fair enough. That worked. Oh, are you kidding me? I love it when something like hits other geometry just right so that I get screwed by it. Ugh. Oh, well, that worked. This has bad idea written all over it. Well, sorry, buddy. Oh boy, that was a nice little pug sacrifice. I don't know if I could have gone through there otherwise. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Where's the exit? Oh, there. Got it. Okay. Calm down, everyone. Okay, this I cannot pass up. Well, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. So normally, obviously, this would be the level I'd want to pass on in. But now I have to actually find the proper exit, which is not here. There it is. Okay. Okay, Matic is great, right? So if I can carry that all the way down to Olmec, I'm golden, right? And I don't have to do any like weirdo tricks Problem here though is that again because I don't have a compass. Well, I don't know where the exit is, and I'm sure as hell not going to find it the way I'm playing right now. There it is. I still can't believe them. I never play this game like this. Of course, the first time I try it would be, no. What can you do? I was doing okay. 4 minutes. Yeah, that could have totally worked, especially with the Matic. Okay, maybe I'll try that again in the future. It's actually kind of fun. And for some weird reason, I guess I would like to get that Spelunky achievement. Would be kind of nice. Okay, let's get out of this. Let me switch over to, let's see, Noita. Start this up. Probably just need to switch the game capture to Noita as soon as this game starts. There we go. Okay. Save game with the old version. Would you like to continue? No, I would not. Okay. There we go. There's the game. Now I go to properties. There we go. There we go. That should have worked. Fantastic. Okay. So, wait, you're getting, yeah, there's audio. Maybe I should turn it up just a little bit. It seems pretty quiet. Okay, so not familiar with Noita. You are a wizard with a staff. You have a wand. Starts with a spark bolt and one wand that has 3 bombs in it. You have a water flask, which you can use to turn out fires. So this game is by Nola Games. The people who are on it have previously made games like Crayon Physics and Baba Is You and The Swapper. You can kick stuff, right? Which is kind of funny. I think it's just your inventory, but that's also tab. And then you can switch between your items using the numbers, but you can also use the scroll bar, the scroll wheel, which I like. This is sort of kind of like every pixel is simulated for if you haven't seen it yet. And oh, it has crits. Interesting. Money is a pretty big deal in this game, as far as I can tell, because you do get to buy stuff in between levels. You can hover over pretty much anything in the game. Oh, come here, money. Nope. Where'd it go? There. You can hover over pretty much anything in the game, and it'll tell you what it is, right? In the if you look in the upper left corner next to the inventory, it says like coal and stuff like that. But yeah, it's straight up. Oh no, I don't want to. Oh, because I can shoot that. Oh, holy shit! I can shoot that. There's the shotgun dude. Don't want to get hit by that guy. No, leave me alone. So, oh no, and I'm on fire. Okay, let's try to see if I can use the water to throw it in the air, hit myself. Come on. There we go. Okay. Well, that wasn't that bad, right? So now you can see there's like chemistry, there's water, everything's simulated. It's pretty amazing that way, right? And you'd think, oh my God, there's a guy with a bomb. You'd think that for a game like this, oh, hey, Alex. You'd think that for Alex, I died in my Spelunky run. I died after, I'd say, 3 minutes by doing the not catching the ledge thing and falling into spikes. Right. So in this game, everything's simulated, and you'd think that because of that, it'd be super janky and busted, and it's not, which is fascinating, right? It's like there's so much stuff you can do, and I have a hard time getting stuck on stuff. Right. This game is currently in Steam Early Access. What's this here? This is oil. So if I go into oil, right, then I can look over here, my stat, and it says oil makes you slippery and more flammable, right? So now, but it does put out fires if you are on fire. And yeah, I'm trying to get out of the level. Oh boy, there's a dude with a shotgun. I don't care about that at all. Let's go over here. Okay, see if I can. Nope. Oh, that's hurting. Oh, there we go. Didn't drop money. Okay. Okay, let's see where. Oh man, so many shotgun dudes around here. Yeah, so you can also get blood drenched. Let's see. Yeah, bloody clothes protection fire. You sense an increased chance of attaining crit crits. Okay, so if you're bloody, you're increasing your crit chance. I don't know if that was always the case. So I guess this game is like very much in active development. Oh no. So the fun thing there is I can actually hit that dude's stuff. Matron Boy says, "Hey Andy, glad to see you playing this game. Also, this week's episode, just listened to one of the most unusual podcast episodes I heard. Loved it. Thank you, Matron Boy. Yeah, man. Like after we had recorded it, we were already pretty sure that that's not a thing that you can really plan for, right? Oh boy, I hate those. That's acid. Yeah, acid sticks with you as well, and obviously I already used up my my water, so I'm gonna try to hover over it. So I'm pretty sure that in this game you just always have a jetpack, right? So that's just, honestly, I obviously love Spelunky to pieces. Oh no, don't go in the fire. I obviously love Spelunky to pieces, but hey, what would be better in Spelunky? If you always had a jetpack, it would feel better. It wouldn't necessarily make the game better, but it would definitely feel better. So what do they do here? Well, they just give you a jetpack all the time. It also doesn't have time pressure as far as I can tell, or at least there's no element that I'm familiar with where there's a ghost that kind of pushes you out of the level, so you can kind of like really keep on mining the level. Oh, there's a water flask, so let's go get that. If I manage to not get hit by this. All right, E, pick up. So now I got another water flask. You can find all kinds of stuff in the level. You can find wands, money, enemies, whatnot. What's this down here? Oh, magical liquid makes you invisible. What did I just find here? Glass. Brickwork. Isn't that an item? Huh. Seem to not be able to pick it up. Weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, 62% invisible. That's not a whole lot. I do have a couple of bombs, but there's really, I don't see the point in using them. Oh, no. Man, the fact that the shotgun shells have a drop. Like, I mean, sure, there's physics everywhere in this game, so why not just use all of it? What's that? What is this? Go down. Egg. Oh, no, get out of there. So, also another thing I'd like to say is I'm playing this game with WASD and mouse, which is a control scheme that I generally don't really like a whole lot. But there's a thing about how it feels in this game that works for me. I tried playing it with a dual thumbstick controller, which is, a thing you can start, and it's really not doing it for me. It's just like you don't have the level of being able to like point your target reticle on an enemy and just fire. Right. And if you watch people stream this who are actually who are very good at the game, let me pause this real quick because I need some coffee. Because yes, it is breakfast time here in California. When you watch people stream this who are much better at the game, they are obviously godlike at hovering in the air and just killing everything, or like almost one-shotting everything. Not one-shotting, but you get some wacky wands later on, from what I can tell. I'm not really watching a whole lot of people stream this because, well, I like to figure stuff out on my own. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not judging here. I just prefer the joy of figuring this out on my own. So what do I have in money? 84 gold. 84 gold sounds like a lot, especially coming from a game like Spelunky. I think it's really not. I think it's really not a whole lot. So let me check something really quick here. Oops. Okay. I think it's not a whole lot. Because I think wands that you see in the intermediate stages are much more expensive. So let's just get out of here for now. Again, I don't really know what the egg does. Egg, equip and throw. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Later on, I think you can also shuffle this stuff around. Shuffle, yes. Type, projectile user, monitoring. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. Okay, so the second you go in here, you get to this part where, very nicely, they fill up your energy and your mana like all the way. Full spell refresher, etc. Okay, so now you get to a shop and press E to purchase damage plus. It's 50% off too. That's nice. Sea of water. I don't know what any of these things do. Water, increase mana. So I don't have to buy this. I could also hold on to money, but I think I'm just going to get damage plus. Interesting. Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. Increases the damage done by the spell. So I guess that means I would have to... Yeah. So it's a consumable. Cast delay, damage plus 10. Yeah, so I could drag this onto something, I assume, and like increase... Oh, I should literally have to drag it onto... Oh, it's another... It goes into... It slots in, right? So let's not waste that just yet, right? Like, I think this is not... Obviously, it's your starting wand. It's not the best. Okay, now you have to pick one of these. Exploding corpses. I to edit wands. Oh, interesting. So here's where I can move stuff around, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so I can even move stuff from wand to wand. This is where it gets wild, right? Is that only here, or can I... Curious. I'm curious to see if I can edit. I don't think I can edit that once I go through this door. Okay, exploding corpses, melee immunity, low gravity. Low gravity? Kind of want to know what this does. So when I pick that, enemies explode upon death. That sounds fun. That's not something I'm doing up here. So let's keep the spells the way they are for now. Right? I don't know what perk reroll. So now it basically just closes off the area behind me using the lovely physics. And I go down to the next area. And immediately have a buddy here. Oh, interesting. I guess it... So no. Okay, so the hover is definitely on the same... Man, how much... It's the same as Spelunky. Like, if I hold it too long, I run out of gas. Yeah, there we go. You explode, my friend. No! The gold fell into the acid pool. I don't want that. What's that? I shouldn't be doing this, right? Okay, okay, that's lava. Will that eventually burst? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just... Huh, interesting. So I don't know whether that's at some point... Whoa. I do not like anything over there. Jesus Christ. No, on fire, help! Uh-oh. What's my health? What's my health? 86. Okay, cool. I somehow managed to not die from that. Whoa, but that wasn't it. Jesus. I'm literally not doing the thing I said I should do, right? Which is using the reticle to actually do a very close aim. You guys are bumming me out. Whoa, I'm so good at flying straight into the thing that I'm trying to avoid. 42 health. Cool. Thanks, bees. I guess I shouldn't have shot at their lava home. I guess they don't like that. Man, anticipating my every move. Yeah, I'm at 17 health. This is not looking good. Yeah. Well, now the screen's just flashing to signal to me that if I don't find a way to heal myself, then this will not end well. I find the left-right movement to be... Oh, thank God. Thanks, people. Nice. Extra max health. Okay, but that didn't heal me. Oh. Whoa. That was close. Wait, did that just... Nope. Oh, ouch. 10 health. Can I please have your gold? Thank you. Yep. There's another enemy. So that enemy spits out, gives off something, another substance that is slime. It basically slows you down a bit, but it protects you from fire. As far as I can tell. Oh boy. 4 health. Okay, now we're talking. So if anything, then my impression is that you would want to get out of a level. Man, I thought that was going to fall down. You'd want to get out of a level to get to the next level to get health, right? But then you're also like, similar to Spelunky, you're not really stocked up enough on the kinds of items that you need or the money that you need to succeed. So in that way, it's very similar. Whoa, that's a bigger version. Credit it. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that didn't work. So yeah, I think we're gonna probably be playing this a whole lot in the future, right? Again, this is early access. I don't even know if Nala Games has announced when they're going into, when this is going to go into like version 1.0. I don't play it enough to see when stuff gets updated. But for example, I played it for like an hour or two. I've definitely gotten past this stage. I've never seen that three-eyed, like large, like parental version of these things, right? That just like sort of kind of gives birth to them. And also they're not, oh my God. So that was mildly suicide. This is kind of gruesome. Like, oh my God. Sorry, buddies. Let's click here for stats. Lapaco. Okay. They all have cool names. Gold 91, 14 minutes. 243 record. Really? Record best 243. Really? I didn't think that. Okay, interesting. Total deaths, Steam's items found 6, best 8, total wins 0. Let's do a new game. Yeah, you can tell this is early access because it really restarts the entire binary. Come on. Okay. So yeah, it is a very traditional roguelike in the sense that, as far as I can tell, and maybe I'm wrong, and someone can correct me on this, but as far as I can tell up to this point, there is no, there's no grind. I can't tell, but I haven't seen anything yet that allows me to just straight up play the game a million times and get more stuff. Like, I think I have to just play it and restart it. Teleportation. That sounds intriguing. What would that be? Equip and throw. Probably moves a tough to beat enemy away. Is my guess. So if I don't shoot any of these, then I'm gonna have zero money to upgrade my stuff. So let's just go. Let's farm for this a little bit. Like, I don't want to like spend all my time in the mines just farming around for stuff. Wait, what just happened? What's on? Oh, acid. Toxic sludge. I'm standing in it. Oh my god. It's quick, 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 quick. Does this rinse it off? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, but that already cost me like 14 health, right? But again, not that big of a deal. I think, because my health will be fully replenished. Will be fully replenished in the intermediate phase. What's that? Ooh, extra max health. Perfect. Yeah. Let's try to not get... Eesh. Gotta hit the ground. So yeah, again, it's a Spelunky-like jetpack where it has infinity stuff. No, 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 no. It has infinity fuel, but you do have... Oh, boy. Okay, that wasn't great. But you do have to touch the ground to recharge it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this here? Man. This is mean. Okay. It's a lot of money, but it's costing me a lot of energy. Oh, there's something down there. These things just blow up if I shoot them, I think. Yeah, there we go. I kind of feel bad about killing those little dudes, but also do need their money. So I'm going to try to get over here to pick up some new stuff. I think that stuff is lava. Oh, there's still some money up there. This is costing me way too much. Oh no. Oh no, the money goes away after a while. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that design decision, but sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy, that was, okay, that was amazing. Oh no! Man, I am playing it way, way too close here. So there's a wand over there, so I definitely want that. Let's just make all this stuff blow up to get up. Let's get... At least there's a wand. There's a body of water here that I can jump into. Unparalleled Dev. Heyo everyone. Hey, Unparalleled Dev. Okay. Honestly, maybe this is boring to watch, but I'm kind of enjoying right now that I don't have to rush through this and that I don't have to speedrun it. Okay, so I want to get to there. I guess I could just bomb that wall. Let's do that. Oh no! I thought that was a wall. That was not a wall. Okay. Wait. There we go. No, I don't fit through here. Man. Okay, how badly do I want this wand? Not badly enough, turns out. Come on up here. Come up here, little buddy. Still hit me. You got me. Wow, 23 health. Not excited about my health prospects right now. And I managed to get myself briefly... What am I standing on? Am I standing on that 1 pixel wide thing? It looks... Oh boy. Let's get the hell out of here. This does not look good. Yep, there's another Daddy-O thing that... this is too much. I don't think I can survive this. No. Okay, so those big... Unparalleled Dev, congrats on shipping a baby Annie. Thank you. It's been a rewarding 5 weeks of my life up to now. It's good times. Wow, so I did not know that they have like boss characters now. I do not remember seeing those. But let's not get discouraged by that just yet. I think I have at least 1 or 2 more games in me because, as I say, as I usually do, I want this stream to run approximately an hour, and then I'll upload to YouTube later because, yeah, that one Overland stream that we had was 5 hours was kind of nuts. Like, we'll get there eventually, but I also like don't want that to be just me, right? Like, that kind of a stream is just more fun if it's like if Nick or Zach or Doug or any combination of those of my friends have time to join me for this. But yeah, needless to say, I'm definitely digging this, right? Like, how can you not? Look at this. Like, everything burns, everything propagates. I probably haven't even seen like a 10th of all the crazy stuff that can happen. Okay, there's a wand over there. So let's be curious. Let's see what happens if I try to bomb my way through here. That happens. A lot of water. Oh, I also have... Of course I can't breathe underwater. Right? My O2 is going down unless I like hover above the surface. Okay. Sorry, bud. But... kind of want your gold, my friend. No gold. No gold, and I wouldn't fit through there anyway, and that's probably not worth a bomb. Chaotic polymorphing flask. Okay, that sounds intriguing. Oh, really? Yeah, that's not... okay, whatever. Not worth it. Unparalleled Dev. Glad to hear that you and your family are doing well. I found the podcast. It's been a big help to me in the development of Unparalleled. Cool, which I will gladly take a look at. Which I think I've heard of, maybe? Or... no, I'm confusing it. Here's what I'm confusing... oh, boy. I'm confusing it with Unexplored, right? Which is a different roguelike that I hear has amazing PCG and has a second part announced. But if you point me to it, I will gladly check it out if it's already playable. Where am I? What am I doing here? Oh, look. There's more health. Let's bomb that thing away. Cause total mayhem here. Extra max health, always love it. Yeah, just like with respect to development of games, I mean, we had that one podcast that was called Making Games is Hard, but like I was teaching game design in class the other day, and someone's making a single player style game of a current genre that I really haven't seen a single player version of just yet. And just messing around in that design space and what that means in terms of what the game's structure overall is and where randomness comes in. There are like 50 different games that these quote-unquote poor students have to wrangle with to figure out which is the best version of it, right? Or they could just, pick one and run with it and hopefully it's good, which is usually what we do, right? So I tip my hat to everyone whoever tries to make anything ever. Making stuff is hard. 150. Okay, this might look much better now for stage 2. And again, I feel like I could probably still explore here a lot more because I am at 89 health. Wow, is this where what did I kill over here? Something really bad happened over here. Is this where the parts... oh. So now I'm scared, right? Because whenever I see that acid buddy, I'm like, where's your mom? Where's your parent? Like, this is gonna go badly for me. Whoa. Look at all those pixels spraying out of it. I mean, it just... I guess it's an acquired taste, but I kind of think this is a gorgeous looking game, right? It's like yeah, the color palette's all over the place, but yeah, it's like fascinating. Like everything's glowing and oh. So yeah, I feel, again, I said this earlier, I sometimes feel bad about shooting these Miyazaki style characters, but then they like they lunge at me and I'm like, nah, you gotta go. Whoa. Okay, so now this guy over there all the way on the left dropped a wand, which we will check out. Unparalleled dev, not currently available to the public. I'm working out the design. Year 5 of solo bootstrapping. As soon as you have anything that you want people to playtest, send out the word. I think having people give you some checks on it and feedback, not all the feedback obviously, and also, I mean, you know this for probably yourself, right? Got to take all that with a grain of salt. Press E to pick up the wand. So I have 4 slots for wands. What's this? 22 charges. What does it do? Shuffles 22 charges of a firebolt, but it has a bunch of other stuff in it. So I think that basically means that for me, it's a firebolt right now. I think when I shoot it, yeah, it's still a firebolt, right? It doesn't I don't know honestly exactly what shuffle means. Maybe someone else is more well into what that specifically. Oh my god, that was a good. Gotta give it to you, man. Your aim is pretty solid. Again, I'm not too worried about my health here. Like, there you go. Goodbye. I mean, maybe I should be. I don't know. Yeah, I know this is a limited resource, but also I know that I'm bad at this game, and I'm very, very often I'm gonna just die with 22 charges in this beautiful, beautiful wand and not have ever used it. So I think I'd rather use it. Also, how is this a fire bolt? Looks more like a fireball. Okay, there's our next wand. What did we get now? 15 Circle of Stillness. A field of freezing magic. Okay. Ooh. Well, I'm not really sure what that does. Oh, it definitely just straight up stops enemies. Wow, and it doesn't go away. Really? So my shots still go through it. Oh, nope. Don't want you lunging out at me. Wow. Getting more crits. Oh. Let's get to... Nice. Sorry, everyone, but... Oh. I guess at some point you just get so much stuff in this game that you really need to use the number pad to change items. Unparalleled dev. I have a day job, so not a full-time game dev. I've been going to Game Center, and the feedback made the game more parsable. Oh, okay. So you're in New York. I take it from that information. Yeah, take your time, right? I'm not really actively working on anything right now. When I was, we were also doing it on the side. I still think that's a smart move in general, especially in this day and age. Like, unless you're like an established developer like Zach or someone who's like basically made a name for themselves, so whatever they do will somehow be sustainable. If that's not the case, then basically risking the house is, an iffy prospect. Oh boy, okay. I feel like I've been in the mines for quite some time now. Okay, so is that stone? It's steel. I was like, why is that not exploding? Okay. Okay, the reason that's happening every now and then is because my cursor is going off screen and I'm playing this windowed to make it easier for the stream. And then it basically goes into pause mode. Yeah. Come on. 21. Okay. So now we get into the stage where I have to stop saying that I don't care about my health. Because if I don't care about my health, I'm going to not make it to the next stage with 150 max health. And boy, oh boy, would I like to see what this game is like. Oh my god. This is absolutely hilarious. Uh-oh. 3 health. No. Don't do this to me. Better. No, get the... Wow, what's that wand? Okay, so that enemy takes a lot of hits. Yeah, RIP. That enemy takes a lot of hits. Again, because I really like to keep this short, I'm going to stop right here. I will take questions if anyone has any. KNIIC, what is Game Enter Center? Oh, Game Center. Game Center is the game design department at New York University. They have a thing called Playtest Thursdays. I think it's at 5 p.m. It used to be at 5 p.m. I don't live in New York anymore. And you can go there. It's open to the public. You can bring your prototypes. You can play other... Oh, Unparalleled Dev says 5:30 to 7:30. So they moved it by half an hour. So it's 5:30 to 7:30, downtown Brooklyn on the J Street stop. It's actually 370 J Street. It's right across from the stop. And they have a weekly playtest session for 2 hours that also, I think, comes with free pizza. I literally... Good job on Parallel Dev. Jess said it. Comes with free pizza and a ton of people who are used to playing half-finished games. So you can go there and play test your stuff. Or just go there and and like provide your playtest services for other stuff and give feedback. It's pretty cool. They do a good job. Yeah, free pizza is always a good thing. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna play more of this. Another reason why I want to keep this to 1 hour is because I'd like to do it more than once a week. I don't know if it's going to be like Mondays and Fridays or Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but I feel that if I don't commit to making this 2 to 3 hours, I could maybe do it more often, which would be a lot of fun to do and easier, and overall just easier and a little bit more regular. And then I could actually put a schedule up on the Twitch site so people can tune into it. But with that, let's save and quit. I don't even know why I'd save and quit. I'm going to switch back very briefly to the entire desktop scene because, as I said... Oh, wait, actually, let me look. Let's look right here. If I click on Spelunky, what does it say? 324 hours played. Okay, so I played it a bit. Yeah, just want to point you again to the Polygon piece, why Spelunky is the most important game of the decade. Again, Chris may be slightly biased. And I haven't read the article yet, right? I just saw it right before I started the stream, but the fact that they are nice enough to give us a shout out here, I think is really, really cool. And it says something on their Twitter account, says something like more throughout the week. So maybe they'll just do like a lot more coverage. I hope. Like I want to see what their take on it is and what they thought about it over the decade. Unparalleled Dev, was this your first time playing Noita? It was probably my 5th time. Like I haven't really I've never made it past the second area. It turns out I thought I did, but I guess I never did. I feel like I need to go really, really deep on that game to get a full appreciation of it. I'm liking it a lot. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be... Yeah, it says, Unparalleled Dev says, seems like a lot of systems to learn. Yeah, I bet I can't... Again, my impression is that I've seen nothing yet in terms of all the stuff that can happen and things that are volatile and can ignite and explode and the millions of ways in which I'm going to die in that game. I have not died yet. But the good news is that feels like the closest to Spelunky that I've seen in a while. So I never got into the original Spelunky for real. I only got into the later like Xbox Live Arcade release, which is the version I'm playing right now. And only after like a year of it already being out did I like start committing to the daily. So yeah, Nick hadn't seen the article. I brought it up earlier. You probably tuned in a little bit later. The other thing I also showed was that Edge Online named what they thought to be their 12 most influential games. Or actually, what do they call? Yeah, most influential games of the decade. And I'll show you again what that looks like here, right? Minecraft, The Walking Dead, Spelunky, Gone Home, Amnesia, GTA 5, Fortnite, Dota 2, Destiny, Dark Souls, Broken Age, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Unparalleled Dead said the podcast got me back into doing the daily. It's a fun thing to do. Everyone should do it. If you're good, bad, doesn't matter. It's such a low investment of time, especially if you're not good at it. Like if you play the game, like I played the game hundreds and hundreds of hours, and today I died after like 3 minutes, right? And basically normal, and then I speed ran it 4 times badly. No, I don't ever do that, right? I just play the daily and then I walk away. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic list. Again, I have played all these games on this list, some of which I haven't completed and some of which I've only played like a little bit of, specifically these 3. Man, Amnesia, that game freaked me out. I played that for jurying for the Independent Games Festival, and that was a very divisive game back then, I remember. Gone Home is just straight up Steve Gaynor putting into effect his whole wager that he put up like over a decade ago about how games can't be art, or how they might not be art, or whether it might be hard. Unparalleled Dev said, Amnesia, I had to turn it off. I'm a coward. It's a freaky game, right? If you buy into its narrative and the visibility and invisibility of certain enemies, like there's that one level in there where you can't step in the water. I sometimes had to step away too. I tend to play these games with friends, right? Because it makes it way less scary. Some people want to be scared out of their mind. I like being scared a little bit. I like the ideas that come with the design space. Alex says, yes, Raymond. I know, we used to be roommates. Yes, the daily is great. Sometimes I do some more just to get more into it. Yeah, I didn't ever do that because I get frustrated too fast if I invest like 10 hours into a thing and then I'm not feeling the progress. So that's why I only got really into the game after I only played the daily. Dark Souls, yeah, all these games are amazing. Everyone should check it out. I think this is a really, really great list. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Let's go back to, well, actually, let's just stay here. This is fine. All right. This is a nice backdrop because that is, yeah, there we go. That's a good way to stay in the podcast stream. The last thing I will say is, if you are listening to this live, our podcast of the week is already up on iTunes. So if you're subscribed, you should be able to listen to that right away. I will post about it on Twitter momentarily after I close this down. It's us, all 4 of us, talking to Frank Lance about his new game, Hey Robot, which is a game that you play with a Echo Dot, I guess it's called, but we call it an Alexa or a Google Home. And you try to get the smart speaker to say something without you saying it, right? And then there's a grid like in Codenames. It's amazing. And we had a lot of fun with Frank on the show. But with that, I'm going to sign off for today. And Kinnick says, love the podcast. Thank you very much. We love making it. We really love making it. And we're ramping up, right? It's like we're not slowing down. This is going to turn into a lot more before we all get tired of it. We have a lot more ground to cover. But yeah, I plan to do this more than just Fridays. I don't know if next week is the week. If it is, I'll announce it on the Twitter account. But for sure, I will see you all, or whoever else wants to be here next Friday. And if you're watching on the VODs, then yeah, we'll post these at least once a week and maybe more. And Parallels, thank you for the stream, Andy. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I will talk to everyone in about a week from now, hopefully sooner. Take care.